Hello and welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we will understand the various imputation options in Scikit-Learn. So, imputation is again a very important pre-processing step when you are working on the data set, and because um, it's not always advisable to delete the rows which have the missing observation because that would reduce the size of the data set considerably. So scikit-learn provides various imputation options like simple imputer, KNN imputer, and also iterative imputer, etc., etc. So here we will understand the two types of imputers, uh, simple imputers and KNN imputers that can be used for both numerical dataset and the categorical data. So so I have imported pandas and numpy as usual, and from sklearn impute I am importing simple imputer and knn imputer. Now I have a dummy data set here, which is a student, which has the marks, gender, and the grade of the student. So uh, this is the data set that we have here, and as you can see, there is a marks, gender, and grade column. Marks has some missing values. Gender also has some missing values like none and all that. Now we'll start with the simple imputer. So simple imputer is uh, basically can be used for both numeric and the categorical variables. When you are using numeric variable, uh, you can use the mean to impute the missing values, and mean and median both you can use, and also you have to define the your missing value in the data set. Define means you have to tell the option. You have to specify like what should be considered as missing value. So I have created an object here, which is a imputer object, and I am just um, uh, I'm calling the method simple imputer, and then I'm saying that in my for example, if I'm imputing this numerical data set marks, I'm saying that okay, in marks np.nan is a missing value, and for imputation we should use uh, mean as an imputer. So what it will do is it will calculate the mean of all the non-missing values, and then it will replace np.nan with the mean value. So here I will just modify the marks column, and I am calling the fit underscore transform method, and imputer dot fit underscore transform method, and it will and ask and do the imputation. So if you can see here, it has already imputed the with all the nan values are imputed with the mean of this per marks column. Now you can also, another strategy is the most frequent. So most frequent you can use either for the numerical column, or you can use it for the categorical column also. So here I am uh, using the most frequent for the categorical column, which is the gender. So again, you have to do the simple imputer method, and then the missing value I am giving it as none, because here, if you can see in my gender column, the missing value is denoted by n. So I'm giving it n here, none here, and strategy by is most frequent. So my none value will be replaced by the most frequent category. So it could be male or female. So in the same way, I am calling the imputer plus fit dot transform on my df gender column. So if you run it, if you can see here, it is now uh, replaced with male, because I think most of our values are male here. So there are 1, two, three, four, four males here, which is the most frequent category. So it is all has been replaced by male here. Okay, so simple imputer you can use both for your numerical and the categorical column. Strategy could be mean, median, the most frequent. Okay, and you have to specify the type of missing value. So you can use it none, you can use np.nan, you can use if in your data it appears in with some special characters, that also you can specify here in the missing values options. Now we will understand the other type of imputer, that is KNN imputer. So KNN imputer is basically works. KNN imputer is basically, tries to identify the nearby values. So so if you give an option, for example, n is equal to 2 or n is equal to 4, so it will analyze the nearby values of particular column, and it will try to predict what will be the missing value should be in that particular column. So it will analyze the nearby rows, and it will try to see whether what will be the approximate value of your missing data is. So here again, to understand this, I have created one column here, one data set here. So it's a student 2 data set. If you see, it's all numeric columns. So, so yeah, so if you can see, there's a marks, gender, and the weight column is here. Okay, and I want to impute the marks column here using the KNN imputer. So again, you are calling this KNN imputer method, and neighbors you are specifying it as a 2, and weight is equal to uniform. So n neighbor is equal to 2. That means it will it will analyze the neighboring columns, neighboring observations within the range of 2, and then it will take the weighted average of of those of those observations, and then it will impute the value here. So I'm calling it here like KNN imputer, and neighbor is equal to 2 here, and the object I've been storing it here. Now I will call this object using fit underscore transform. As you know, fit underscore transform is basically calculate and then transforms the column in one step, as I have told you in a previous video. So fit underscore transform, and I am calling it on the marks column. So if you run it, you can see that it has been imputed with the nearby values. If you compare it here, sorry, here, okay, if you compare it here, simple imputer. So in third column, when we use the simple imputer, the third one is coming at 85.83 with the strategy mean. And if I go here also it is coming 85.83. Okay, so this is how the KNN imputer works. And so so in short, if you say like KNN dot then sklearn impute class simple imputer you can use for imputing missing values for both numerical and the categorical variables. Uh, for the for the simple imputer, strategy could be mean, median, most frequent, and a constant. You can also provide the some constant value to be imputed in the strategy. Also, like for categorical feature, as the most frequent and the constant can be used for the KNN imputer. It can work for both uh, categorical and the numerical. But if you are using it on a categorical variable, then you have to first convert the categorical into some form of number using encoder. encoding techniques, which I will, which I will explain it in my later videos, and then you can use the KNN imputer on that. Okay, and other than that, there, if you go to this link, so this link has the various imputation options here. So if you can say the, this KNN imputer, the nearest neighbor imputer, okay, which basically calculates the, equivalent distance between the observations, and then tries to predict what will be the missing values. Other one is very uh, other one is I think this iterative imputer, okay, which basically, you know if you are imputing some missing value, so it will try to predict that missing value using the other variables. Okay, so your missing value becomes the target, and your other variables becomes the, independent variable, and then they will try to predict the missing value. So that is another method for the missing value imputation. So these are the, some of the methods for missing value imputation. You can go through it, okay, and use it if you want. Okay, so that's all from this video. I will meet you in the next.